Man, October and November have given me a backlog that's going to last a while, and even though December is generally considered a slow month, it's packing some serious heat. And hey, I'm not complaining anyways, so let's check out the games coming to PlayStation this December. Marvel Rivals is an upcoming third-person hero shooter that takes place in, you guessed it, the Marvel Universe. The roster of playable characters in this game is absolutely nuts, with around 27 superheroes and villains to choose from. I'm talking Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Venom, Thor, Punisher, and lots more. The game will be absolutely free to play, with every character being unlocked and available at launch for free. The game will feature 3 modes where 2 teams of 6 fight it out for bragging rights. Every level will feature destructible environments, and this destruction isn't just for show. Tactical players will be able to take advantage of this mechanic by reshaping the battlefield to suit their needs. Besides that, this game also features something called Dynamic Hero Synergy, which is essentially letting characters combine superpowers for an epic team up. Okay, imagine playing as Rocket Raccoon and jumping onto Groot's shoulders to increase your firepower and blast your enemies to oblivion. How cool is that? Path of Exile 2's early access release was pushed to December, but I had included this in the video for last month. Essentially, if you're a fan of isometric action RPGs like Diablo, Path of Exile 2 is something you should definitely check out. And given that this one is free as well, why wouldn't you? Path of Exile 2 offers 12 playable character classes with a passive skill tree containing 1500 skills, 600 enemy types, and 100 bosses. For an action RPG, that kind of variety can really make for an extremely fun and engaging gameplay loop, especially when you may need to grind for gear. And if this mountain of content wasn't enough, there's also an endgame campaign you can spend part of a good chunk of your life playing. 6-player co-op, cross-platform support, and the ability to couch co-op make for a very solid online component. Even though it's an early access title, I personally can't wait for this one. Having launched on PC nearly 2 years ago, Warhammer 40K Darktide is finally making its way to the PlayStation 5 this month. This grim, dark, co-op first-person shooter is set in the gritty 40K universe where you slaughter hordes of enemies with 3 other players. Darktide doesn't have a single-player campaign, but that's really not a problem when you're cutting down hordes or orcs with your boys. Once you create your own character from scratch, choose from one of 4 classes, each of which bring their own speciality to battle. Do you want to charge into battle as a massive ogre swinging your knife the size of a tiny human? Or are you the kind of guy who prefers supporting the team from a distance using the game's version of an assault rifle? Either way, it's all possible and highly encouraged here. Darktide also uses something called an AI director to keep changing enemy spawns and tactics, so no playthrough ever feels the same. If you're a fan of the developer's previous co-op game, Warhammer Vermintide, you'll have a blast with Darktide. For the PSVR2 owners, meet the next horror game that's going to keep you up at night, Alien Rogue Incursion. Set in the Alien universe, you play as Zula Hendricks, a former colonial marine who's on the mission of rescuing a former squad mate. It's safe to assume he's in big trouble. This brings her to area swarming with xenomorphs, but don't worry, her background gives her the proficiency to handle the wide array of weapons that the game offers, giving you just the right tools to fight back. Won't be easy though, since the xenomorphs in this game will not follow a fixed pattern of spawns. I mean, you just don't know when and where they could pop up from. I don't know about you, but I find that terrifying. For a slow month, that's actually quite, swell. But wait, there's a few more. See for yourself. So which one of these games are you looking forward to most? Sound off in the comments, and while you're at it, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Bye!